Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Gooner Lee with me. We've just lost to Man City 3-1 at the Emirates, our first defeat at the Emirates. Lee, on results like this, I have to just get, how are you feeling right now? Because does it feel like capitulation, or you got to give the boys the credit because it's been their first defeat at the Emirates?
Listen, firstly, shout outs to Man City. They came, they had a job to do, and they did the job. Ultimately, we weren't good enough today. We had one shot on target, and obviously Man City, I think, had six shots on target. So yeah, they did their thing. They were ruthless, and we weren't. Listen, I back the manager, I back the team wholeheartedly, but it's looking spooky in terms of the league right now. We do have a game in hand, but I think the psychological factor is going to be huge. I was obviously talking to you and Laurie earlier on the watch along, and yeah, it's just, there's so many factors and points as I can point out why we're not going to possibly win the league no more, and it's just disappointing. It's disappointing because we could have gone 11 points clear at one stage. I think after the Everton game, I think with our game in hand, we could have gone 11 points clear, and we are now level on points and actually behind Man City, and that's just going to give them the impetus to go forward and go on. So listen, I said to all the Man City kind of people, Daps, I'm sure he's going to be hollering me later on, and I said that no one wants to come to N5. I said no one wants to come to the Emirates because they're going to get slapped. And listen, I'm going to have to hold that because unfortunately the team kind of didn't really turn up. Now, people are going to kind of mention that we didn't have Casemiro, we didn't have Partey, we didn't have Jesus, but unfortunately it's a squad game. This is what football is. And when we beat Man United a few weeks ago, Casemiro didn't play, no Arsenal fan cared. So unfortunately, it's just one of those things.
But listen, people kept saying, I saw how passionate you got on the Matchday Live about, this feels like, we felt this before last season, feels like capitulation's coming, but we speak about going through a dip, and you said, yeah, but someone said dips at the wrong time. But could there be an upturn in form once Partey returns to Jesus? So you just mentioned that they're out, but they could come at the perfect time, them coming back in, and there might be more belief in the side then.
Yeah, I mean, look, we're missing our best two players. Saka also is in there involved, but there's issues with the defence. Today, we've conceded 3 goals at home, and we have to talk about the fact that our defence wasn't great. Needless balls away. The midfield really in the second half, it dropped off. Xhaka really is not performing to his high standards, and I think there are a lot of factors where we've spoken about older class, we've spoken about Nketiah coming in now. It's just there are so many things that are making this a very, very difficult challenge for me to really back the team and say we're going to win the league. Obviously, top 4 looks to be a given. I think there are too many teams that are far behind us. But listen, as I said, look, Man City, they're a good team, and they showed us today what a championship is about, and they showed us today what quality there is in the league, and it's been a good ride so far, but I just want it to hopefully continue with us, battling and trying to do what we need to do. We've got a big game on Saturday.
Do you see them bouncing back? I was about to go to that. That's the next thing. Aston Villa away it's a must at this stage, surely.
Yeah, listen, it is a must. We can't drop any more points for the foreseeable future. We've also got Man City away now, which is going to be a difficult one. We've got Liverpool away. We've got Chelsea at home. We've got Newcastle away. Leicester City away. Aston Villa on Saturday. So there are some really, really tough games. And whether we're at home, whether we're away right now, it doesn't seem to be clicking. And I said it before my fan cams, the issue that I'm seeing with Arsenal now is there's that connectivity that doesn't seem to be fully there. And a lot of people always mess about and laugh and say that Arteta doesn't know what he's talking about, and Arteta, the meme of him holding a light bulb and he wants to be us to feel connected on the pitch. I don't see that with the team right now. There seems to be something missing.
Maybe injuries and people missing.
Maybe look, that is a huge factor with injuries, because our best 11 can match anybody. We've shown it against Man United. We've shown it against Chelsea. We've shown it against Liverpool. We've shown it against Tottenham. But I also just think that maybe we've run out a bit of legs. We can talk about transfers. We can talk about all sorts of things. Today, the team, they fought, especially in the first half. But second half, it just crumbled and capitulated, and I'm defeated. I feel low.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Saturday, we move.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.